Welcome to Nostalgic Necro, and today in the arena we are playing Golgari Ouroboroid again. I posted a video about a week ago with my version of this deck, and you guys came back to me with a bunch of really awesome and creative suggestions that I was very excited to try out. And I really like this idea for a video where if I put out a video and you guys have a whole bunch of interesting ideas, I'll take all those ideas, I'll put them together, and then we'll do another video. And I think this is the best way that we can learn how to optimize a deck together, because you guys have a whole bunch of ideas that I haven't thought of, and then we can sort of take those collective ideas and actually test which ones help, which ones don't help, and have a whole discussion about it. So I'm very excited to be doing that today. And the first suggestion comes from Mark Gomez, who suggested that we put in Dark Confidant in place of the Mosswood Dread Knight. Now, I know that Mark Gomez said that they run 2 and 2, but in my testing, I just found Dark Confidant to be so good in this deck that I cut out the Mosswood Dread Knight altogether. The key thing is that the value that you get from the Dark Confidant is passive, so you don't actually have to do anything. So that means you can play it on turn 2, and then you can still do something else on turn 3. Hopefully at that point you dig and find Ouroboroid, and then you can play it. And the key thing is Dark Confidant is kind of a puny creature as a 2/1, but all of our puny creatures just become bigger when Ouroboroid comes down. So that's not a big deal in this deck. And you know, once we get this Ouroboroid going, all our creatures start to get bigger, and then this thing can actually become an attacking threat. The other idea that Mark Gomez gave me was to run Snakeskin Veil. I've added it in as a 1-of. The key thing is Ouroboroid can be very vulnerable when it comes down, and in this deck, you know, we got ways to protect it with Innkeeper's Talent and Ward, but nevertheless, this is much better, and we have elves and stuff like that, so there's a decent chance that we might have some mana open when the Ouroboroid comes down, and then we've got one Snakeskin Veil to try and protect it. The next idea comes from Aboji MTG, very awesome content creator. I always recommend going to check out his channel, but he suggested pushing up the number of Pawpatch Recruits from 2 to 4, and the more I've played with this card, the more I felt that this card is just absolutely awesome and perfect for this deck. First of all, it's a 1-drop and a 3-drop, which makes it so flexible. If you play it on 3, you get a wider board, which is perfect for Ouroboroid. And also, let's say Ouroboroid comes down and gets killed immediately, which is obviously something we want to avoid, but let's say it does happen. Well, now we actually get value because the Pawpatch Recruit puts 1/1 counters on all our other stuff. So we actually get some value, and we can keep applying pressure on the opponent. So this card has been very, very good in my testing. The next idea came from Limited Perfection, who suggested we try the Herd Heirloom as a perfect card in this deck. I've never played with this card, but it's been on my radar, and I just thought, let's try it out. So I put it in as a 1-of. First of all, it lets you ramp, so as long as you're casting creatures, which is what we are mainly doing. And then later in the game, once you get a creature above 4 power, which, you know, we can do with the Ouroboroid coming down, then we can also start giving something trample in case our opponent has a bunch of chump blockers, and also we can use it to draw cards. So I think this is a very, very interesting card in this deck. Let's see how it goes today. And then the other suggestion that came from J Money, as well as Aboji MTG, we kind of discussed it together, is that the deck just needs sort of like more creatures and maybe is a bit slow, because I was running also the Hollowmurk Siege. So what I've done is I've cut out the Hollowmurk Siege, and I've also cut out a bit of removal. So I've gone for 3 Nowhere to Runs and 3 Bitter Triumphs, and that's how I made space for all these other cards. And essentially we've gone up to more creatures because I've added the 2 Pawpatch Recruits, and of course because of the offspring, this is potentially 2 more creatures. So I hope that that also gives the deck more creatures now, so that when the Ouroboroid comes down, it's actually a lot more impactful. And yeah, in order to make space for that, I cut out this thing because we have the Dark Confidant now to give us value. And the Hollowmurk Siege, whilst I like it, I just prefer the Innkeeper's Talent based on my testing, for the main reason that the Innkeeper's Talent, first of all, allows you to protect your stuff with Ward, which I think is very valuable, but also the 1/1 counter that you get from Innkeepers is purely passive. In other words, you get it before combat, whereas with the Hollowmurk Siege, you actually have to do something to get the value. You either have to put a counter on something or you have to attack. So it's just a little bit slower, and the Innkeeper's Talent is just a card that I personally have gravitated more towards the more I've been testing all the different cards. But yeah, that's what we're doing today. And as always, I may be the Nostalgic Necro, but I'm putting my nostalgia aside because I want to find out if your suggestions make Golgari Ouroboroid better. Let's find out in the arena today. Okay, we go first. Let's see how these changes that all you guys suggested do for us today. So we have you to start. Get down the first patchwork here. Got a really good curve, in theory. It'll be nice if this Dark Confidant can survive. Okay, we find another land, that really helps. I think we can afford to be aggressive. I don't think this deck wants to block. We want to be attacking. Gotta build up your army, right? Got a really good hand here. I just have to hope that... Okay, that's actually good. It means that they can't Tifa on turn 2. Which is generally how we tend to lose to this deck, when they can just explode so quickly. So at least that means it's a little bit slow one turn. Opponent is thinking about this attack. We will not block. What has opponent got here? Snakeskin Veil? They got some interaction that they're thinking about. Don't know what it is though. They got something to do for 1 mana, and they're just thinking about whether they want to use it this turn or later. I'm very curious to know what that is. They are taking a long time. They decide not to use whatever it is. It's taking a long time to pass the priority here. What are they thinking about? Okay. Land is pretty nice. So, we could go for the, obviously the Maelstrom, but... Well, let's do combat first, hold on. So we could Maelstrom, but they almost certainly have interaction. They have some stick. They have something to do for 1 green that they're constantly thinking about. Okay, now we offspring this. And this Patchwork Recruit is just so good in this deck because it's your 1-drop and your 3-drop. It's really, really good, and it has the whole counter synergy. Kind of lets it through. Okay, well, let's see if anything insane can happen this turn, but I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Let's see if they can play an untapped green. If they can't play an untapped green, maybe we go for the Pulse instead of the Ouroboroid. Although maybe we can just kill them. Let's just see, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No blocks. I think if we want to block, we'll rather block next turn, because all this stuff is going to get bigger anyways. So I think, again, given the fact that they have the untapped green, I don't think you go for the Maelstrom. If they're fully tapped out, I'd think about that play. It's taking a long time with each decision here. What are they up to? We draw. Okay, so the question is, if we go for the Ouroboroid, if they have removal for it, which is possible, but we get so many 1/1 counters if they target it, I think it's okay. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. I don't think they have instant speed, anything in instant speed, right? The Bushwhack, is it instant or sorcery? I don't know. Okay. I'm happy to hold back 1 blocker here, just in case. Hold back the 2/2. They have Snakeskin Veil. Everything dies, right? Because Snakeskin Veil just gives Hexproof, not indestructible, right? Opponent takes it all. Again, they don't currently have a Trampler, so that's why I'm fairly comfortable right now. It's really taking a long time here with every play. They are thinking very hard. Let's see if they have the fight spell for Ouroboroid. Obviously they'll be bad. Okay, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. They're tapped out. Do they have an untapped green? That is the key for us to use this pulse. Okay. I think it's absolutely massive. Very interesting game. We're both scaling. So their stuff gets huge. I don't think they can afford to attack, right? We have so many critters to attack with, and we only need to hit them for 5. Okay, they get a big 6/6. They can hit us for 9. Yeah, we don't block. We just have to hit for 5, and we got so many attackers. Surely we can make it happen. Do they have the fight spell now? Maybe that's their plan, to kill the Ouroboroid with the fight spell? So I think Innkeepers is nice because it lets us make everything bigger. We can still cast the Maelstrom Pulse. And it's got 1 green mana. They can block 2 of our things. I mean, surely we've got this, right? You 1/1 counter here. Is the fight spell instant speed? Is that what the opponent's doing? Is Bushwhack like an instant speed fight spell? I don't understand. Okay, opponent scoops there. I don't understand what they were holding on to the whole game. They were clearly looking for something. Let me just quickly check. I actually want to know, is Bushwhack instance or sorcery? It'll be useful to know this. Okay, nice to get the win there. I double checked. Bushwhack is sorcery speed, so we had nothing to worry about there. Opponent goes first. Well, we have to mull this. Keep 6. I think you take the Innkeeper. I think that's the card you have to drop here. I mean, you want to keep it, but in this situation, you just want to keep all your creatures, I suppose. Oof. This is going to be tough. One plays nothing on turn 1. That does help. Start with the Patchwork Recruit here. Pretty much just want to kill all this stuff here. Llanowar Bat. Okay, they pretty cleverly find a way to draw a card there. This card is very, very good. Okay, we're lucky to find the third land here. Okay, so we can either just know where to run. Do you think opponent will want to trade? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. They want all their life gain. I think we'll wait for this bat. Let's just kill their most impactful thing that comes down now. This is like a scary turn. Very often this is where they want to do a thing. Okay. Take out this Angel of Vitality. Opponent gets to scry 1. Got to be careful of them getting to 27 life here. I think we'll go for the Revenant play. The only thing is, if they have Sheltered by Ghosts, does this thing get out of range if I know where to run? No, Sheltered by Ghosts, is it +1/+0, +1/+1? I think it's just +1/+0, right? I think we'll be okay. Keep chipping that life total down. See how bad this turn is. I feel like this is a very important turn. If they have a way to deal with the Revenant, it's going to hurt. Okay. Revenant has nothing there. That's very good. Start with a bat here, I think. Essence Channeler and the Exemplar. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, on this creature. Whenever you put 1 more 1 on this creature, draw a card. This big trade goes only once each turn. Okay, which one of these do we take? If we take the Essence Channeler, we have to kill it before it gets counters, otherwise they get too much value. We'll just take this. I don't think we attack here. Let's wait to see what they do this turn. We'll try to kill this Essence Channeler before they can get it going. Okay, I feel like our position is pretty good. And it's almost on that 27 life that they need though, so we need to start being aggressive. Pay 3 life to kill this. We need to hold this back as a blocker. Can't have them gaining life, can we? Let me just think. We attack with you, then the opponent can start gaining life. This is okay. Opponent goes for the block there. Interesting. Oh. That was a misplay on my side. I didn't see that. Okay, they still can't attack through. That's something. Essence Channeler. We have no choice but to trade here. Oh boy, that was a mistake on my side. It could come back to haunt us very badly. Okay, to find a removal spell. Ooh, that's pretty lucky. I mean, I gotta say, that's just very lucky. So we bid a Triumph. Do we hold this bid a Triumph? What does this do? It allows us to put Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink. It's on 30 life here. Let's see what they do. Opponent plays land. Pay 3. Okay, I made a huge mistake there though earlier. Okay, we need something a bit more impactful. Ouroboroid would be very nice. Another Essence Channeler. Oof. Heirloom is not what we need at all. Do we put this on something? Does it really matter? I don't think it really matters. I guess it's oh yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. You can block the Essence Channeler. And it can't attack through it now. It's got Death Touch. It's pretty good. Attack with the bat. When it can't attack, we have a Death Toucher and it also flies. So that was actually a pretty good move, even though I didn't realize it at the time. Come on! Innkeeper's Talent. Power it up here. Put it on... the bat. Okay, we got them below the life total at least. Opponent draws another land. They must be fuming in the background. Their Dark Confidant is good. This gives us a way to start getting good things. What does 4 do? Yeah, let's do 4. Now we have a 4/4 bat. Do we attack? The Essence Channel is not very threatening anymore, is it? Okay. Let's see what happens this turn. Can we get some value with this Dark Confidant? Okay, whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter. Come on, give me a good hit here. Land is not a good hit. Land is not a good hit. So that's pretty sad. So, I think we just keep attacking with this bat. And holding this back as a death touch blocker. Seems pretty good to me. Can give something trample. Oh, I can also draw cards with this? Oh, I forgot. I can give something trample and draw cards. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, that's I just realized that. Whenever a creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. Opponent's got their draw engine going. I think we have to block this Essence Channeler here. Self has done a good job holding down the fort. Okay, so this thing gets big. Our bat is still bigger. Very interesting game. I completely forgot about the Heirloom's ability. Oh boy, another Dark Confidant. It's not what we need. I think we keep powering up this bat. It's an 8/8 bat now. Nothing of theirs has lifelink. Whenever a creature you control attacks, you gain 1 life. I think we'll just try to hold 1 turn. I mean, we got 32 life. Let's see if we can just hold them 1 turn. We should draw something good. We've got 2 hits with this Dark Confidant now. Don't think they can get past this bat. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, this game has been brilliant though. It's been a great game. Okay, this gets 1/1. They draw a card. They still can't get through this bat. Ouroboroid would be very nice right now. 2 hits to get it, 3 hits with a draw. Obviously, if they draw Sheltered by Ghosts, we're going to be very sad. Ward 1 is nice, but it's not exactly the thing right now. Opponent goes all in. Oh wow, how did their stuff get so big? I missed something there. I think we'll kill you, take the rest of the damage. It's 20. Healer's Hawk. Okay. Can we hit the Ouroboroid? No. 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 Oh my word. This is a bad situation. Man, I thought we were good for a while here, but I think we're going to lose this game now. Damn. There's nothing to be done here, really. I think we have to attack with the bats and hope to draw something. Attack. We need removal and we need it quick. This has to die. Okay, this buffs their squad down at least. Oof. Okay, that is very lucky. This is their draw engine. We killed this, they have no draw engine, they have no 9/9. Wow, that's a lucky hit. Vanishing Light? Oh, are you kidding me? So what are they getting back? They're getting back in one of these again? Oh boy. What do we put this on? You? You? Okay. Oh, this game has been epic. I don't care who wins or lose. I mean, I want to win, but this game has been absolutely epic. I'm pretty sure I've also not played it optimally. Okay, can we hit the Ouroboroid here? Qarsi. Qarsi. No Ouroboroid. This game is nuts. Okay, well, we're just playing double Qarsi, right? Qarsi. Qarsi. Put it on you, make you huge, draw a card. Put it on the Qarsis, but the Qarsis are more there just to block. Let's put it on you. Oh, we can't. Oh, why did this tap? Oh, I didn't want this to tap. I could have drawn a card. Why did the auto tapper tap this? I think we attack with this. Stop them from gaining life. Got two blockers. Llanowar Bat. Opponent draws land. We will eventually hit what we need. We have to. It's coming. We're 33 in. We're drawing so many cards every turn. Not drawing, but you know. Another land. 3 lands? Are you kidding me? Okay, let's start with a Surveil here. How long have I had this Surveil land for? Bats. I don't think we need bat. They're going to play whatever we do, they're going to play. I think we just keep doing the same thing. Put it on you. Make you big so that when we attack, you have to block it. Oh, this has already got trample, but now, okay, now it gets the card draw. Can we draw something that's not land, please? Sheltered by ghosts? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we need to put 1/1 counters on something. I think this is still here as a blocker. I don't think we need to make it big. And it's drawing cards. Block you because you get the scry from it as well. I mean, we have to hit this Ouroboroid. Finally, we hit it. And we hit the bat. Okay. Ouroboroid. Bat. Play you. Might as well surveil. Don't need land. Put it on the Ouroboroid. Everything is huge. Can we just attack and win? I'm pretty sure, right? They can block 3 things. 1, 2, 3, and they take 16. They have lifelinkers? Nothing has... Oh, this has lifelink. Hold on, this has lifelink. Gotta be aware of that. Okay, opponent just scoops. I was trying to do the maths there of like whether if I attacked, I just win. Then I was like, I think I'll just win if I attack, but I wasn't 100% sure, and then opponent made the hard decision for me. So thank you, opponent. I wasn't sure what to do there. Okay, on to game 3. Man, that last game was absolutely crazy. I really enjoy games like that. Opponent goes first. I mean, it's not bad, as long as the opponent's not too fast. We got turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 plays. Need land for a Ouroboroid. I guess, yeah, okay. Can't really play on curve because of the Restless Cottage. Opponent is that. That is potentially problematic. We have no removal. So, we either bat up here and try to disrupt their game plan, or we go for the Confidant. Let's bat up here. A Rebella, a Nimpakal, Static Snare. Okay. Opponent's got a very good hand against us. Oh boy. We're gonna have to get this Ouroboroid ticking and quick. At least we took their removal. Can they just explode? Man, these are very powerful cards. See what comes down. It's a Nim. Voice of Victory will attack. Oh boy. Well, we can't block. Maelstrom Pulse is fantastic, but it's not something we can cast this turn. Well, I guess we go for the Dark Confidant here. We're not blocking with this, right? Gotta keep this board going. We need land. Maybe then we play Ouroboroid. Delny. Oh my word. Oh, we're just dead here, right? Nice. I mean, we're just dead, right? Down to 6, and then all this stuff dies. We draw with a Confidant. We don't even draw the land. Oh boy. Well, we can kill you, but it won't matter. I guess we could have killed the gnome, killed all their stuff. Well, would that have made a difference? No. Okay, well, got absolutely battered there. That's pretty humbling. Oof. Okay, tough, 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 tough. Okay, taking our first loss there after a very, very blistering start. Let's see if we can pick up the momentum again. Opponent goes first. We have the Dark Confidant. Got the Patchwork. I mean, it's a good hand, right? Tiny Bones. The Surveil land here, but we won't have time to play it. We need to do something on turn 2. Opponent Tragic Trajectories the Tiny Bones. So we can't let this Tiny Bones attack into us again. Otherwise they're going to take our stuff. So do we just Bitter Triumph it now? Other option is to play the Bat. We played Dark Confidant, but then we have to block. We played the Bat, so I think we have to Bitter Triumph this thing. Can't have them getting our Patchwork for free, can we? That's not good. Okay, they have tapped out though. They have tapped out, so maybe now we actually do kill the Bat. I mean, it's not ideal. But they're going to take all our good stuff if we don't do that. Man, this Tiny Bones is a problem. I mean, they get the Patchwork. It's not the end of the world. I took a good look at our hand there. Just for 1 here. They want that Patchwork, but they can't pay for it. Ouroboroid is very good. Surveil. See if we can find removal. We'll keep removal. Go for Bat here. Let's see if we can just disrupt their game plan 1 turn. Just to be the nowhere to run. Saboteur. Opponent. Still can't get the Patchwork. So, if they play another Saboteur, we can actually kill both of them. They don't have removal as far as we know. This is not the worst time to get this Ouroboroid down. My hope is that next turn they play another Saboteur. And then we Maelstrom Pulse and kill both of them, and then I think we should have the game. No blocks. And it can take our thing. That's okay. At this point, that's okay. One has been stuck on 2 lands here. I'm sure they're feeling very sorry for themselves. Okay, we get a Bat. I think we'll just play Bat here first. Opponent has a Bat, Nurturing Pixie. Opponent scoops! Nice. Ouroboroid, man. It's too much pressure. Opponents struggle mentally to cope with that. Those 1/1 counters just ticking up all your creatures. It's very, very cool. Okay, nice to get the win there against Orzhov. They had a Pixie? What were they doing there? I don't actually know. We go first. Do we keep this hand? No green. We have the Dark Confidant to look for it, and we have removal. I think you can keep this hand. Obviously, if they kill the Dark Confidant, we're going to be very sad. Kind of need it to fuel our stuff. Okay, we hit land. That's good. Very good. Do we play this Dark Confidant down? It is our draw engine. We can also wait 1 turn and then double Pawpatch Recruit. I kind of like that also. I don't want them to just kill this Dark Confidant. Rotkurse Rakshasa. Okay. I'm happy with the Pawpatch double. tricky card for them to deal with. Whenever opponents offspring this against me, I always feel very sad, so I'm more than happy to inflict that same misery on my opponent if I can. Okay, we get a land. It's pretty good. So we can just play another one of these for offspring. I think I like that. This is black. They got a lot of targeted removal. They will not like all these creatures that they can't target. I think it's pretty reasonable. Now if they kill the Dark Confidant or the Qarsi, we get so much value. So I think like we're trying to force them to use the removal spells on stuff they really don't want to be using it on. Okay, they find an answer. That's okay. 2 mana. Opponent might be thinking about killing another one of these patch boars. Sure. Okay, so we forced them to use a lot of removal at least. That's something. Now, let's hope we can bring our stuff down a bit more safely. Obviously, if opponents got even more removal, we're going to be pretty sad here. But I think this puts us in a good spot. I feel like we played it very patiently there. We whittled down their removal. Now, if they have even more removal, what are you going to do? You know, if they just have 3 more removals, that's just life. Sure. Maybe they want to put the decayed counters on our stuff. Pretty cool, actually. Smart play by the opponents. Didn't think about that. Deadly cover-up? What the hell? I did not see that coming. Opponents certainly tricked me there. I thought I was playing stock standard Dimir midrange. I was not seeing a deadly cover-up. Nowhere to run. Oh wow. I think I feel like our opponent just outplayed me there. I mean, I just didn't anticipate this at all. Snakeskin Veil, but we have nothing to protect. Wow. Opponent's soon going to be able to get down the Virtue. Innkeeper's Talent. Again, if we can just find a creature, we can protect it with a Veil. We're going to have to find a creature here. Okay, at least opponent's struggling for land. Do we use removal on this Demon Wall? It doesn't really do anything right now. I think it's still okay. Okay, Bat. Bat. Look at opponent's hand. Take the deadly cover-up. Interesting build by the opponent here. I wasn't expecting Zombify there. Put a 1/1 counter on the Bat. We can... I think we'll just hold up the Snakeskin Veil in case opponent hits removal. Opponent needs 1 more land to get the Virtue of Persistence going. Ouroboroid. Yes, please. And we can protect it as well. We could put the counters on now. I think I'd rather hold on to my Snakeskin Veil though. Oh, whoops. Oh, no. Nah. I meant to put that on the Ouroboroid. Lack of concentration there, just slipped my mind. We do have the Snakeskin Veil. So we can protect... Oh, opponent scoops? I was thinking we can protect either one, but it actually didn't matter because we had so much damage coming in next turn. And that's the thing with the Rot Cursed Rakshasa. The ability from the graveyard's good, but I find just a little bit slow in best of one. You kind of have to still give your opponent a whole attack turn, which, you know, makes it very, very tough. Okay, I'm having a lot of fun with this deck. We're going to play one more. When I have fun, we play one more. That's how it goes, man. I really, really am enjoying it right now. Okay, we go first. So is it worth holding the Pawpatch just in case? Because we don't really have much to do. I think I'm going to hold this Pawpatch. Don't think I'm going to play it out. Usually I would play it, but I got nothing to follow it up with. Okay. It's scary. I've learned that Lifegain is a scary deck to play against. We had that epic game last time. We only have one removal here. We're going to have to make it count. Okay, it's not typical Lifegain. Not sure what this is. This will know where to run one of these guys. Bats. So... I think I'm reasonably happy with this play. Next turn we can Heirloom, Bat, and protect everything. It's not the worst situation. Voice of Victory. And now I wish I had this nowhere to run. I think opponent... I didn't anticipate this, I won't lie. So if we play this, we can do a bit of everything. We can do this, Bat, and hold up the Veil. I'm reasonably comfortable with this. It doesn't actually matter. Okay. That's gonna have to take something good. Oh, it's this Nympha Call deck again. Oh boy, we seem to have a very tough... Oh! I shouldn't have taken the Sheltered by Ghost. I have Snakeskin Veil. Okay, that's a misplay for sure. Should have taken the Windcrack Siege, I suppose. Damn. Okay, that's a problem. Opponent would have probably tried to Shelter by Ghost the Bat and I could have protected. Okay. Mardu. Oh my word. Boy, I made a huge misplay with the taking the Shelter by Ghost, didn't I? So we can block this and put a counter and just kill it. Oh. Voices of Victory. I can't do stuff on their turn. Okay, I've really messed up this game, guys. Sorry. Oh boy. Well, it is what it is. And, you know, on this channel, I've taken some criticisms in comments for like misplays and stuff, but on this channel I prefer to just show them. Okay, I've lost my concentration because of that mistake. So I should have used the Herd Heirloom on the Deep-Cavern Bat to draw a card. I keep forgetting about this. But yeah, you know, on this channel I'd rather just show this game. I could cut it, but what's the point? Like, okay, I made a misplay. This is what happens when you make a misplay and you lose the game and your opponent goes absolutely nuts and, you know, let them have their fun. Crazy. I mean, I really like this deck and what it tries to do. Okay, we get a Ouroboroid. It's a little bit too late, I think. Could have also played the Snakeskin Veil there. Oh boy, okay. Until then, target creature. Oh, it's got to be power 4 greater. Man, I've not used this card before. Okay, so I could have actually Snakeskin Veiled the Ouroboroid and made things bigger. I don't think it would have made a difference here. Okay, well, I messed up this game. It's okay, and you know, opponents get to do their thing. They get to go nuts. I'm gonna let them have their fun here. This is what they came to do. We don't block. Okay, so the main mistake I made there was, and I think this is the moment where I lost concentration in the game because I was like, oh, I threw the game away, which I think is not ideal. Ideally, I think you should try to have the resolve to come back from that situation, say, okay, I made a misplay, let me keep trying, because even though I put myself in a disadvantageous position, I can still try to get back into it. But I definitely lost my concentration when I messed up with a bat and took the took the Sheltered by Ghosts when I had the Snakeskin Veil. Although now that I'm thinking about it, opponent might have had a Voice of Victory down, which means it wouldn't have mattered because I wouldn't have been able to play the Snakeskin Veil on their turn anyways. Okay, I don't know. I'm just rambling now. Welcome back. I put my nostalgia aside because I wanted to find out how good this Golgari Ouroboroid deck would be based on your suggestions. And before we do that, you know, in that last game, I just want to clarify something because I got very muddled up there. So because the opponent had the Voice of Victory down, which meant that we couldn't do anything on their turn, taking the Sheltered by Ghost was actually the right play, even though at the time I thought it wasn't, but actually was the right play. If they didn't have Voice of Victory, then I think it would have been the wrong play, because what you would hope is that you take something else, they're Sheltered by Ghost, and then you can protect with the Snakeskin Veil that we had in hand. So that was my thinking there, but I actually forgot during the gameplay that they had the Voice of Victory. Okay, mistakes happen, we lost that game, but I ended up doing very well with this deck. I went 4-2 with it, and we were struggling a little bit against this Voice of Victory Mobilize deck. What's going on with this deck? Why is it so popular currently in the meta? But yeah, anyways, I really liked this deck. I liked a lot of what it was doing, and I thought the changes that you guys suggested, a lot of them were really spot on. The Dark Confidant is just perfect in this deck because it lets you find that Ouroboroid as quickly as possible. And yes, it's a small creature, but like all the small creatures that we have in this deck, like the Dark Confidant, Llanowar Elves, our whole goal is to get down Ouroboroid and start pumping them up, and then they can become threats. I also really liked the Snakeskin Veil. I'd maybe even want to push this up to 2. I'm not really sure what I would cut, but I definitely liked having a 1-of just as an option to protect Ouroboroid. And I also really like the Herd Heirloom. I think I'm happy with this just being a 1-of. It does ramp you up to play creatures a bit earlier, and also once things get going, you can use it as a card advantage. I know in the one game I actually completely forgot about it. In another game I forgot that it was only power 4 greater, but now I understand how this card works. So okay, a little bit later in the game you get your creature to power 4 greater, and you can start getting card advantage, and it's also good as a trampler to get through if your opponent has chump blockers. So that was really good. And then the Pawpatch Recruit, I think a Boji MTG is spot on. This card is perfect for this deck. It's your 1-drop, it's your 3-drop, it does the whole counter thing. I would play 4 of these in every Golgari Ouroboroid deck that I play from now on. I really like this card. And then I like the Innkeeper's Talent. I think it's a very, very cool card for this deck. It gets us counters, it gets us protection, and you know, in the one game you saw, we're able to kind of stabilize and go a little bit crazy with the double triggers that it gets on the level 3. So I really like this card. But yeah, that's the gameplay for today. I'm going to be playing around more with this deck in the background. If I come up with anything interesting, I will let you know. And if you guys have any more suggestions on how to improve it, let me know as well. I'm very excited about this deck and its potential. But that'll be the gameplay for today. And if you enjoyed it, stay tuned and consider subscribing, because there's going to be more Nostalgic Necro coming soon.